Time to get over to the kitchen and check in for the first time with our culinary director, Judi Gallagher. Hi, Judi. What are you cooking for us today?
Scott, I have some great fresh produce for you. I had a delivery yesterday right at my doorstep from White Picket Produce, and I'm so thrilled because they now are carrying all natural chickens, eggs. There's so many new things. So aside from all their great vegetables, you're going to be able to get more of the protein that you want to make a complete meal. So today I'm going to make a Moroccan roast chicken, lots of lemon. You don't necessarily have to have preserved lemon. If you are able to either make it or buy it, that's even better. But we're going to marinate the chicken overnight in yogurt, Greek yogurt. We're going to season it up with lots of seasonings, and it's a great weekend to clean out my spice cabinet. So I'm going to make my own kind of little intriguing spice mix. I'm going to show you how to roast the vegetables with the chicken, or we can simply saute depending if you're going to grill the chicken outside or roast it inside. Many different options. So stay with me throughout the hour. Moroccan chicken and fresh vegetables from White Picket Produce coming up.
Let's get back to the kitchen now, see how lunch is coming along with Judi Gallagher. Judi, it's smelling great already.
You're getting all those seasonings, Scott. That's why you have cloves, you have nutmeg, you have cinnamon, you have a little curry in there, and I'm going to show you how to do this. So first let's work on our chicken, all natural chicken, okay? So what I did is I made some Moroccan seasoning, a combination of many different things. And then I'm going to fill the cavity with lemon, and I'm going to take some whole garlic. Okay, so what I basically did is took the cloves, peeled them, and then I'm going to just stick them right into the chicken. Now what we're going to do is we're going to basically put Greek yogurt in a Ziploc bag. This is so easy to do. So you're going to do this the day before, or you could, do it in the morning if you're going to use the chicken that evening. The one thing that's important to remember, though, is that you do need to rinse the chicken off from the yogurt when you take it out before you roast it in the pan, because it's just going to be too thick. So we have a good covering in that. So now I can remove my gloves. And because I have extra lemon, I'll just go ahead and put that right in there. And then we're just going to basically massage that chicken a little bit. Make sure all that yogurt gets in there. Perfect, okay? So we're going to zip that up. That goes into the refrigerator. Now I want to talk about the vegetables. You can use any vegetables you want. Today I picked from White Picket Produce. Look at these adorable little baby eggplants. They're so small. So I'm just going to put them in the last part of the roasting because they're going to cook the quickest because they're so teeny. I have onion, I have summer squash, I have zucchini. I even have some cherry tomatoes, grape tomatoes that can pop in at the end as well. Get in some delicious nutrients, but that will go in the last 5 minutes. I have beautiful rainbow carrots. So what I'm going to do is basically just lay those carrots on the bottom at probably about 25 minutes before we're done. So when I come back, I'm going to make the seasoning. I have the pan ready with a few cinnamon sticks, ready to put the chicken on top. So stay with me. It's going to be really delicious in just a little bit. Scott, that made my week. I just want to go over there and open up a lemonade stand next to him to help him. So let's get to the seasonings now. Traditionally, I'm going to use kosher salt or the Vicks garlic that I love from the Spice and Tea Exchange on St. Armand's. I'm going to add some curry. I'm definitely going to do a few scoops of paprika. Now, here's where you can add some heat. You can use hot paprika and then balance it out with a little smoked paprika. This is a great time for me to empty out my spice cabinet. So if I have little packets of seasoning, as long as I know they're for savory, it's great. So I often buy a packet mix for Moroccan seasoning. I'm going to put some of that in there. And then I have some fennel seeds, a little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of cloves, and definitely a hint of curry. Now to make it a paste, I put some seasoning inside that chicken. Now I'm going to make just a little olive oil, and we're going to make a little bit of a paste, and you can just do it right in the bowl like I'm doing it. About 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. That's also going to really add moisture to the chicken. We have the chicken ready to go. Now what I always do is any type of poultry, I roast it for 20 to 30 minutes upside down. It's going to get all the juices dripping down into the breast of the chicken. So let's do the paste on this, and then I'm going to make some more paste for the top part when I flip it over. If I were to season everything and put the paste on now, the paste honestly is going to melt away into the bottom of the pan. So I have 2 of those great fresh onions right there. Now the carrots and the squashes and the eggplant, like I mentioned, they're not going to go in right away. So this is going to go in the oven with extra lemon. It's loaded up with pieces of lemon and lots of garlic as it is. In about 30 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and add the carrots, and then about 5 minutes after that, I'll add the squash. 10 to 15 minutes, they'll add the baby eggplant because they really are teeny. And then right at the end, just to get that heat, as the chicken is coming out of the oven, I'll add those tomatoes. So I think it's just about time to get it plated, ready to go, and it's going to be ready for lunch with Wendy and Scott. Stay with me. We're coming back for a taste in just a few minutes in this wonderful sauce.
Judi and I are back, and I have to tell you, I watched you make this dish from beginning to the end, and it only took an hour. It really isn't that hard.
Easy. And you marinate the chicken, you season it, you marinate it in the yogurt overnight. That step, done. Then you rinse off that yogurt, stuff the cavity with seasoning, lots of cloves of garlics and lemon, and then you make that paste. And look, I had to leave the roasting pan. This is just some of the juices that are left over from that wonderful chicken.
So you could put rice with that and then use that as your gravy over the rice?
Quinoa, sweet potatoes would be delicious.
Yes.
Do a smashed sweet potato, and I saved you some roasted vegetables.
Thank you, because that I do love.
But and it makes a great presentation. You can even roast this like a beer can chicken style. So do the same Moroccan seasonings and put it over your beer can chicken holder, and it's just going to give so much flavor. And then the vegetables go on the bottom, and white picket produce right at the door. I mean, I didn't go grocery shopping for this one.
Nice. And the seasonings that you use, do you like to keep them for how long?
If it's been a year, time to clean out your spice cabinet.
You heard it from Judi. And of course, remember, you can always go to mysuncoast.com. We are going to click on the
dining page.
Thank you, Judi. Scott, we're back over to you.